The Avengers collected 6 Infinity Stones. That representation was typed by Dr. Banner. The snap of hope saved half of the lost life in the universe, and this also gave the young Thanos an opportunity to take advantage of. He rallied the cosmic army and Earth's superheroes. The ultimate battle begins. Although the superheroes won the war, but also because of this, lost our greatest superhero, Iron Man. After the war, superheroes lost the core leader of the team. Everyone is eager to know who will replace Iron Man, become the next generation of Earth protectors. Facing urgent questions from many reporters, Spider-Man, who was only 16 years old, immediately chose to escape. He came to the rooftop. Look at the most respected people on the wall. Always think that I don't have enough ability to take up the responsibility. Tony left him with a heavy responsibility. He decided to join the summer camp organized by the school. Take this opportunity to release yourself. Multiple inner pressures. Let go of being a superhero for a while. As an ordinary person, have a good time relaxing. The first stop of summer camp. It's Venice, Italy's water city. This summer camp has another purpose. That is to find an opportunity. Confess your love to the girl you like. Xiao Mei. She also specially, carefully selected a necklace at a tourist attraction. I plan to put it on Xiao Mei personally when I confess my love. Just when Peter was about to confess his love to Xiao Mei, something strange happened. The same water flow appeared on the calm lake surface. It's like being driven by some kind of force. Even the water near the manhole cover disappeared instantly. And the next second, a huge explosion suddenly occurred on the lake. Then a giant water monster appeared. He unfolded his sandbag-sized fists, wantlessly destroying surrounding buildings. Even the boats on the lake were not spared. Passers-by, all were swept away by the huge current, beaten until there is nowhere to hide. Peter quickly activated the female pig's launch flag. A shot of spider silk came towards the water monster's head. However, it had no effect. In desperation, Peter could only evacuate the crowd first. I saw him move flexibly, pick up a bamboo pole and jump onto the bridge. The crowd just left. Peter got punched hard. Suddenly, a puff of green smoke flew from the distance. A man with a fish tank above his head holds a. The shield flew over. Without saying a word, he started fighting with the water monster. Seeing the water monster raise his hands to support, the water flow gets bigger and bigger. To avoid hurting innocent people, the man had no choice but to move the water monster away in a direction with fewer people. Go to Peter 2. Use spider silk to anchor buildings that are about to collapse. Peter looked at the man and the water monster in front of him. Fierce battle, but he is powerless. Just then, the water monster punched the bell tower. The century-old bell tower is about to collapse during the treat. Peter used spider webs to cling to a nearby building. Fortunately, Peter responded in time. Only then did he use his own strength to prevent the bell tower from collapsing. Smashing into action, I saw a man casting a spell. Use the green smoke to grab the water monster's arms. Then use all your strength. Tear the water monster in half on the spot. After the crisis is over, the man with the fish tank on his head became a superhero in people's hearts. The streets and alleys were telling stories of his heroic deeds. Even the news broadcast immediately praised men for their bravery. Everyone also gave him a famous name. Mystery lesson. Just when Peter returned to the room to rest, Ned is suddenly attacked. Peter turned around and looked. It turns out to be Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D. He came this time, just to invite Peter to join the Avengers, and gave him a mysterious gift. It's Iron Man on his deathbed. The Tony Nick Fury, the last gift to Peter. Peter opened it and took a look. It turned out to be a pair of sunglasses that Tony left for him. And this pair of glasses is not simple. Not only can he call upon Stark Industries at any time, global cybersecurity system can also control all of Stark Industries' war preparations. Satellite. You can even open the background of major telecommunications networks, as long as he puts on glasses, can view any information he wants to see at any time. However, but Peter only saw the superficial function of the glasses. But I don't know the actual purpose of glasses. He just casually mentioned a love rival in front of his glasses as target. And the next second, Defense Satellite immediately releases a combat-ready drone. It only takes 3 seconds to reach the designated location. Bomb the target. Seeing that his love rival is about to hit Northwest on the spot, it turns out the multiverse is real. These cosmic creatures are composed of 4 elements. They are wind element, water element, fire element and earth element. These 4 elements, science departments collectively call them elemental heavy. Their culture, various mythological systems spread throughout mankind, including Thor, the god of thunder. When I thought they were fairy tales, in fact, they are living among us. Many years ago, of these elements materialize on Earth. Humans form superheroes to fight against them, but every battle makes them stronger. Mysterious Coup is one of many teams. All superheroes die from the heavy element. Only Mystery Coup survived. Where the leg element, the elements of wind and water, they were all destroyed by the mysterious killer in the battle. Now only the last one remains. It is also the most powerful fire element among them. Then, it was the fire element that destroyed 833 where the Mysterious Coup was. All over the Earth after calculation, this time the fire element will be in 48 hours. Appear in Prague area. Nick Fury immediately issued the order. Ask Spider-Man to cooperate. Mysterious destroy this monster. But Peter took Tony's advice to heart. If you have a big problem, you should call the Avengers. I'm just a good neighbor who didn't graduate from high school. Spider-Man Peter decisively rejected Nick Fury, but he still didn't understand the big man in front of him. Just what Nick Fury wants, then you can definitely get it. So the next day, Peter's school, tour group bus. It became Nick Fury's designated exclusive car. The destination was also forcibly changed to Prague, in order to allow Peter to fight Nick Fury. He also made a spider armor for Peter overnight. They arrived in the middle of the downtown area ahead of time, waiting for the legendary fire element to appear. As expected, the fire element arrives as promised. I saw lumps of magma drilling out of the ground. Just put a giant. The statue became his true form. The fire element punched the car on the ground. I saw the car melting quickly, and integrated with the fire element. Any metal element he comes across, they will instantly become part of his body. Just then, the mysterious department appears. He and Peter cooperated with each other. Peter originally wanted to use high-pressure water to extinguish the fire element, but it's just huge steam coming out. The fire element was not affected at all. I saw him waving his fist. Keep attacking Peter. If this is the fire element, absorb the Ferris wheel behind you. His body size will be several times larger than it is now. Peter tries to shoot the spider silk, but it was quickly ignited by the fire element. At that critical moment, the mysterious enemy is coming. Use green protective cover. Block the deadly fire element. In one blow, the two of them decided that they couldn't use the fire element. Absorb the stones to attack him. Seeing this trick is very effective, Peter moved towards Sui Yuan piece by piece, subdue a huge stone, and the fire element also discovered that something was wrong. I saw him punch the ground with his fist, start absorbing the surroundings crazily, all metal elements that can be fused. Just then, Peter's web suddenly caught a mysterious object. He pulled hard. This thing fell into the alley along with the spider web. It happened to be picked up by Damii, who was passing by. Seeing the fire element getting bigger and bigger, in desperation, Mysterious Moment decided to sacrifice himself to save the Earth. He tried his best, concentrate the spell on both arms, directly alone, jumped into the body of the fire element. As the stars fall, Peter found the mysterious guest in the middle of the square. The strange thing is that he was fine. This battle let Peter know, I am just a minor child, about saving the Earth. Naturally, a strong person like Mysterio should do it. He doesn't think he's worthy of inheriting Iron Man's legacy. Peter will. The augmented reality strategic intelligence that Tony left to himself. System glasses. Gave it to the mysterious guest, and sincerely invite him to enter. The Avengers come to defend the world. Little did he know that Peter's move. How much trouble will it cause you in the future? Peter just walked out the door. The whole bar changed in an instant. It turns out that all this is the work of Mysterio. His purpose, just to deceive Peter. Ellis glasses in hand. It turns out these people, they are all fired employees of Stark Industries. Back then they developed a virtual reality system, but Tony regarded him as a piece of shit in technology. In order to avenge the death of Tony Stark, they formed this team in secret. The purpose is to use holographic projection technology to create world-class superheroes, thus becoming the next Steel. They use drones to project various monsters. Then it's up to the mysterious guest to dress them up one by one. But during a virtual test, Mysterio discovered a loophole. It turns out it was just when we were fighting him, a drone camera that had to be accidentally ripped off. Something is wrong with the mystery and the sense of movement. He checked the surveillance. Only then did I know that the camera had been picked up by Damii. The key is that Damii is dating Peter at this time. And the next second, a set of images played instantly by the camera. Shocked to the point of horror, he picked up the camera and checked again. Only then did I discover I was actually treated like a monkey by the mysterious guest. No starting man more down just now. In the rain I am.